Seven sacred teachings, the bear teaches about courage. The bear. In Ojibwe they say makwa. In our language, in Inuit language, the Cree people, we say muskwa. How this story goes is that it takes place in a time when the beings of the earth were mostly spiritual rather than physical. All the spirits came to the earth that needed to be here. The spirit in the stones, the spirit in the waters, the spirit in the trees and the medicines, and the spirit of all the animals and birds and fish. All these spirits that come here and getting ready to become physical here. So there was this one bear, and it was a really big bear. And the thing about this bear is that it didn't really have a good relationship with all the other animals, like the wolves and the squirrels or whatever. And so what used to happen is that whenever when all the other relatives would have their feast or whatever, this bear would come along and take their feast from them, right? And so all the other animals just felt like they were being bullied, and it's never a good feeling when somebody just takes something from you, especially when it's something you've worked hard to get, perhaps. Like, I'm sure these animals or these spirits, they worked hard to get these their feast foods and stuff like that. But so I imagine like their feelings were hurt. But anyway, what happened was that all of them, besides the big bear, they came together and they were talking about this problem. And they were all saying different things. And one of the things that they were saying was that they've been doing this quite a while now, and they tried to reason with this bear. They tried to talk to this bear and ask this bear, like, to try to do things differently and not maybe be such a big bully about everything like that. But that bear just wouldn't listen. After this particular meeting with all the animals and birds that were there, they was agreed that, they've exhausted all their other options, and the only way to take care of the situation for the benefit of everybody else is to go and get rid of this bear. So they were going to send 7 hunters, 7 of their best hunters, after this bear. After this was decided, there was there's one other bird, the crow, that went and told the bear, of what everybody else is planning. Because whenever the bear eats, the crow would eat. There would always be something left over for the crow. So the crow wanted to help the bear because the bear helps the crow. They tell Muskwa that what all these other relatives are planning, and these 7 hunters are going to come after them. And pretty much just as the crow was telling this bear that, these 7 birds came flying towards them. And when the bear seen this, that bear started running. Then running a little bit faster. Then those 7 birds kept flying faster, putting a chase to them. Anyway, they say that the bear ran around the world 4 times, right? And this happened around the time of fall, right? A time of autumn. On the 4th time that they ran around the world, they say that they ran around the world so fast that bear went off the world and into the sky. And then those 7 hunters kept chasing that bear into the sky. And at some point that bear turned around to face his attackers. And that's when those attackers shot arrows at that bear, striking him in the chest. And the blood that fell from his chest fell to the earth. And they say that bear's blood fell on all the broadleaf plants around that time, and that they changed to orange and then to red. And this is why they say that the plants change colors, right? Because of this thing. And then, so anyway, what happened also with that, when the hunters shot the bear, those birds, the blood of the bear splattered onto the chest of those birds. And they say that those birds, they still have that redness on their chest to this day because of this action of the blood spilling onto their chest. This is why they say those 7 stars up there. They call that the Pleiades, right? And then there's another star constellation there they call Major Ursa, the Big Bear. For the young people that are listening to this story, see what you can do with it. Hopefully you can make a little play out of it, and it's good. So with that said, I'll just finish off the story with that and say, Ego Sani, Kine Naskamitnao. Thanks to all of you, and I hope you all have a good day.